Hi, this is Mike Fox from Showpad, and I'm here with Lee Graham, who's a marketing leader for Neopost. Yesterday, you spoke about the importance of interactive content. Can you share some of the nuggets that you had during your talk?
Yeah, absolutely. At Neopost, what we're trying to do at the moment is enrich and enhance our sales to customer interactions. I think from a salesperson's perspective, the world they operate in has changed so much now. It's a difficult job they do, and what we're trying to do is make that difficult job easier. So the interactive content and our desire for that content is essentially with the complicated solutions that we're asking people to talk about, making the conversation simple. And for me, that is the key of sales in our organisation at the moment, is making something very complicated, very complex, seem simple to implement and simple to explain. And the interactivity of our content is enabling those conversations between sales and customers at the moment.
Sure. So it's both the content itself has to be great, but the technology behind it really needs to support it. Is one more important than the other?
I think they complement each other quite nicely. So the technology that we use at the moment, which is obviously Showpad, positions ourselves in the market as we want to be positioned as a digital leader, and using that technology kind of reinforces that. But the content itself can't just look good. It has to have a good, strong message. And what we're doing is trying to empower our salespeople to have the knowledge that they need to have to be a trusted advisor to our customers.
And so how is Showpad helping you do that?
Well, Showpad is enabling us to open the conversations up completely. In the past, our account managers or salespeople would visit a customer and talk to them about essentially what they wanted to talk to them about. And what we're doing now is kind of flipping it on its head, and as a marketing organisation, we can drive the conversation in the direction that we know customers need to take it. So from a corporate perspective, we're delivering our objectives, but from a customer perspective, they're getting the value out of the meeting because they're showing a wider range of portfolio that we can offer, and at the same time helping customers in areas that they didn't think that we could help them in before.
So you've been doing this for a while now, and so you've seen really sales enablement change quite a bit over time. You know, what are you preparing for? What kind of changes are you seeing coming?
I see the change only accelerating. I think sales don't get the credit they deserve at times for the job that they do. I've been in sales, I'm in marketing now, but I've walked in the shoes that they walk in. It's a tough game. Buyers are more empowered than we've ever seen before. And I put buyers as a plural because there's normally more than one buyer. 5, 6, 7 buyers potentially are what you could be up against. So the sales game is changing, the enablement game is changing significantly, and what we'll be doing is just continuing to enhance our customer experiences of the meetings they have with our account managers. So in my ideal world, I would love a customer to leave a meeting with a Neopost account manager having learnt something, having felt like we've added value, and I don't know, maybe enjoyed it. And that's what I think that the experiences that we are able to deliver via Showpad will help us take it to the next level.
Well, fantastic. So with what's happening now and what you see coming in the future, how should sales and marketing people be prepared to be successful in their careers with this?
Okay, firstly, sales and marketing have to operate together for me as a team and as a partnership and collaborate. When we talked yesterday about habits to drive adoption, we talked about partnership and collaboration, and it's fundamental to driving that forward. But what I think happens even when that great team of sales and marketing are together, when they go out to interact with customers, is you've got to know your industry, you've got to know your business, you've got to know your customers. And I think that's where it's going to get different. I think the data that you have behind you before you go into a meeting, the preparation that you have, is probably going to be more important than ever. And I think you're going to have to be a lot more targeted in the conversations you have, bring in insight, bring in knowledge on that customer and how they do business, how they work with their customers is going to change. So you're going to need to, knowledge will be more powerful than ever.
Sure. One size fits all is not going to work at all, right?
I think that's going to die out. I really do. I think customization, personalization, I mean, I live in marketing, and the days of sending mass communications and hoping people respond is in turn dying out. But personalized communication that's targeted is increasing. And whether that's physical mail, electronic mail, or email, however you do it, if it's targeted and it's personalised, then that works for marketeers, and I think the sales approach will have to change the same.
Well, thank you, Lee. I really appreciate you being part of Showtime and talking with me today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.